Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, emphasizes the cultivation of virtue and wisdom as the path to true happiness. It teaches us to accept things we cannot change and focus on our own behavior and reactions. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." In this light, how can we cultivate mornings that align with this Stoic appreciation for life? Mornings, being the onset of the day, provide an exceptional opportunity to practice Stoic principles, preparing oneself for the challenges and events of the day ahead. Here are 7 Stoic-inspired morning rituals to cultivate a life of mindfulness, resilience, and virtue. 1. Reflect on the transient nature of life. One of the foundational pillars of Stoic philosophy is the profound understanding and acknowledgement of the impermanent nature of all things. In the morning quiet, before the hustle and bustle of daily life commences, dedicate a moment to reflect on this essential truth. Seek a tranquil space where you can sit without interruption. Adopt a posture that is both relaxed and attentive, symbolizing your pursuit of equilibrium between tranquility and vigilance. With your eyes closed, envisage the grandeur of the cosmos. Imagine stars forming and dissipating, galaxies swirling in the temporal ballet of the universe. Within this vast tableau, see the Earth as a mere speck. Zoom in on this speck and consider the ebb and flow of civilizations, the majestic mountains standing tall, and the rivers etching their paths through landscapes. Now, turn your attention to your own life, just a fleeting moment in the grand tapestry of time. This exercise is not meant to belittle our existence, but rather to illuminate the rarity and ephemerality of our lives. By embracing the transient nature of life, we are reminded of the significance of each day. A true comprehension of the brevity of our time propels us to focus on what genuinely matters, casting aside superfluous distractions and disputes. Beginning the day with this mindset sets the stage for a day lived with profound purpose and intention. At its core, this morning practice is not a confrontation with our mortality marked by trepidation, but rather an embrace of the present filled with love, veneration, and proactive endeavor. To echo the wisdom of Seneca, life is long if you know how to use it. Through this practice, we fortify our mornings and remind ourselves to live each day to its fullest, infused with meaning and grace. 2. Journal your thoughts. Journaling, a practice deeply rooted in Stoicism, goes beyond mere event documentation. It serves as an intimate conversation with oneself, fostering introspection, grounding, and sometimes catharsis. The process of translating thoughts into words on paper can be profoundly transformative. To commence, select a journal that resonates with you. It could be a simple notebook, an ornate diary, or a digital document. This space is sacred, free from judgment and external expectations, where your raw and unfiltered thoughts find their voice. Begin each morning by jotting down your initial thoughts, whether remnants of dreams, lingering feelings from the previous day, or anticipations for the day ahead. This initial spill aids in clearing mental clutter, much like sweeping fallen leaves from a courtyard. Next, shift your focus to gratitude. While a life's grand tapestry can lead us to dwell on our lacks and desires, Stoicism encourages appreciation for the present. List 3 things you genuinely appreciate, be it the warmth of your blanket, a loved one's smile, or the privilege of a new day. Moving beyond gratitude, delve into self-reflection. Contemplate Stoic principles or personal challenges. Ask yourself questions about living in alignment with your values, recognizing instances where impulse prevailed over reason the previous day, and pondering ways to improve. This is not self-criticism, but a journey of self-awareness and growth. Lastly, set an intention for the day through your journal. Write a simple affirmation or commitment rooted in Stoic virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This will serve as your moral compass, guiding your actions and decisions throughout the day. Always remember that your journal reflects your inner world. It's a versatile tool, a trustworthy friend, and a mentor. Consider Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, one of the most influential Stoic texts, which originated as his personal journal, a means of reinforcing Stoic principles, understanding his actions, and navigating life's complexities. 3. Set daily intentions, not goals. While both goals and intentions guide our path, they do so in fundamentally different ways. Goals, inherently future-oriented, focus on outcomes, achievements, and results, providing a destination to strive for. In contrast, intentions illuminate the journey, serving as present-moment anchors deeply rooted in our values and the person we aspire to be on a daily basis. Stoicism, at its core, emphasizes the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. Goals often linked to external outcomes that may, at times, fall outside our realm of control, even despite our best efforts, as unforeseen obstacles can arise. Intentions, however, firmly reside within our dominion. They are daily affirmations of our personal values, a conscious choice of how we wish to navigate the world, regardless of external circumstances. As you begin your morning, having cleared your mind through journaling, take a moment to reflect on the kind of day you wish to experience. Instead of focusing on tasks to be accomplished, ask yourself, who do I intend to be today? Do you intend to be patient, embracing each moment as it comes without rushing through it? Do you intend to be compassionate, both towards yourself and others, understanding that everyone is fighting their own battles? Or perhaps you intend to be courageous, confronting challenges head-on and stepping out of your comfort zone. Write down these intentions. They might look like, today, I will listen more than I speak. I will approach conflicts with understanding, or I will find moments of stillness amidst the chaos. These aren't tasks to be ticked off. They are reminders of the character you aspire to embody. As Seneca beautifully put it, it does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. Intentions serve as our daily compass in this endeavor, guiding our reactions, decisions, and behaviors. More than just passive aspirations, intentions become active choices that shape our day. By setting daily intentions, you commit not to outcomes, but to virtues. You're not defining success by what you achieve, but by how you act, respond, and exist in the world. This shift in perspective aligns perfectly with Stoic wisdom, ensuring that regardless of the day's unpredictability, you have a clear vision of your personal journey. 4. In our contemporary world, comfort has morphed into an expected norm, a gauge of progress. However, the Stoics, in their profound wisdom, recognize that an unceasing quest for comfort might hinder personal growth. They advocated for the deliberate practice of introducing minor discomforts as a means to fortify the spirit, cultivate resilience, and prepare for life's inevitable adversities. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once advised, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare and with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" The essence behind this guidance was not to promote unnecessary suffering, but to break the chains of dependency on external comforts and remind us of our innate strength. As you commence your day, contemplate ways to voluntarily introduce discomfort. Perhaps it's taking a cold shower to awaken your senses and metaphorically cleanse away inertia, reminding you of your capacity to endure and flourish. Or consider skipping that first cup of coffee, acknowledging that your will and motivation come from within, not external stimulants. You could also explore more reflective practices, such as dedicating 10 minutes to meditate on a past hardship, recognizing the strength you exhibited and the growth that stemmed from it. Opt for walking or biking to work instead of driving, immersing yourself in the environment and embracing the physical exertion as a testament to your body's capabilities. The purpose here is twofold. Firstly, these daily acts of discomfort serve as training for the mind and spirit, akin to how an athlete conditions their body by regularly stepping out of their comfort zone. This prepares us for life's larger unforeseen challenges. Secondly, these actions offer perspective. By occasionally forgoing certain comforts, we learn to appreciate them more when we have them and understand that they aren't the cornerstones of our happiness or contentment. By embracing discomfort, you're not punishing yourself, you're empowering yourself. You're tapping into a deeper wellspring of strength, shedding unnecessary dependencies, and embracing a stoic sense of freedom that arises from recognizing that true contentment is independent of external conditions. 5. Practice mindfulness and meditation. While Stoicism and mindfulness have their roots in different cultural traditions, ancient Greece and Eastern practices, respectively, they beautifully converge in their shared focus on living a centered, purposeful life. The Stoics were acutely aware of the nature of the present moment, believing that much of human suffering arises from dwelling on the past or anxiously anticipating the future. Epictetus wisely noted that men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them, underscoring the power of our perceptions and the importance of the present. Start your morning with a dedicated space for mindfulness or meditation. This doesn't necessarily entail sitting in a lotus position or chanting mantras, unless that resonates with you. Instead, it's about grounding yourself in the here and now. Find a quiet spot and assume a comfortable posture. Close your eyes and turn your attention inward. Begin by simply observing your breath. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, or the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils. Your breath, a constant presence, serves as an anchor to the current moment. When your mind inevitably wanders, as minds tend to do, gently guide your attention back to your breath without judgment. Acknowledge these sensations without attaching a narrative to them. Gradually transition to observing your thoughts and emotions, visualizing them as leaves floating on a stream or clouds drifting across the sky. The key here is detachment. You're the observer, not the participant. This practice aligns seamlessly with the Stoic emphasis on distinguishing between events and our judgments about them. Dedicate the final moments of your meditation to reflect on a Stoic tenet or quote. For example, ponder Marcus Aurelius's words, "The universe changes. Our life is what our thoughts make it." Let this wisdom infuse your being, guiding your actions and reactions for the day. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into your morning routine transcends a calming ritual. It's a Stoic exercise in recognizing and cherishing the present moment. It's a practice of discerning between external events and internal responses, and cultivating a mental fortress of equanimity against the uncertainties of life. 6. Reconnect with Stoic wisdom. The timeless wisdom embedded in Stoic teachings provides a compass for gracefully, resiliently, and purposefully navigating life. However, these teachings are not mere words to be read once and forgotten. They are seeds of wisdom that require consistent attention to flourish within us and manifest in our daily actions. Every morning, make it a ritual to immerse yourself in the wisdom of Stoic masters. You might delve into the reflective introspections of Marcus Aurelius, the enlightening letters of Seneca, or the pragmatic discourses of Epictetus. Instead of merely reading through these works as you would any other book, approach them with reverence and intention. You can start by letting serendipity guide you, randomly selecting a passage from a Stoic text or using a dedicated Stoic daily meditation book. This approach has a certain magic to it, often leading you to a piece of wisdom that feels uncannily pertinent to your present circumstances or the day ahead. Once you've chosen a passage, take a moment to truly engage with it. Read it carefully, letting each word and sentiment resonate deeply within you. Digest its essence, visualize its message, and ponder its implications. Consider how this wisdom relates to your life and the universal truths it echoes. After this period of contemplation, you might feel inspired to jot down your reflections. Journaling is more than just putting pen to paper. It's a meditative act of translation, converting the wisdom of the ancients into a personal doctrine. As you write, you may discover new layers to the teaching, perhaps seeing it in the light of a recent experience or foreseeing its relevance in an anticipated event. However, Stoicism is, above all, a philosophy of action. The true culmination of this morning ritual lies in its application. If today's teaching speaks of the transience of life, let it inspire you to cherish every moment. If it touches upon the insignificance of external opinions, wear it as a shield against unwarranted criticisms or praises. Each Stoic teaching, in essence, is a call to action, a prompt to infuse your day with virtue and wisdom. If you are fortunate enough to share this Stoic journey with friends or community, consider discussing these teachings with them. Engaging in such dialogues, sharing personal insights, and hearing varied interpretations can amplify the depth of your understanding and foster a sense of communal growth. In essence, revisiting Stoic teachings each morning is not just an exercise in reading, it is a daily renewal of your commitment to live with awareness, intention, and virtue. As the Stoics remind us, the true essence of learning is not just in understanding, but in embodying and living the wisdom. 7. Practice amor fati. Love your fate. In the vast tapestry of Stoic wisdom, there lies a golden thread, a principle so profoundly simple yet disarming in its depth, amor fati, the love of one's fate. This is not a call to passive resignation, but a passionate embrace of whatever life brings, whether it's joy or sorrow, triumph or tribulation. Every morning, as the sun ushers in a new day, we are also greeted by the uncertainties of life. Plans might go awry, hopes might be dashed, or unforeseen challenges might emerge. It's in these moments that the Stoic principle of amor fati beckons us. It invites us not only to accept, but to wholeheartedly love whatever comes our way. Imagine, for a moment, the freedom and liberation that this perspective offers. When faced with adversity, instead of lamenting, "Why is this happening to me?" you might ask, "How can I grow from this?" Or even affirm, "This is exactly what I needed." Such a shift doesn't trivialize the weight of hardships. Rather, it illuminates the silver linings, the lessons, and the strength that emerge from them. To practice amor fati in the mornings, take a few moments to mentally prepare for the day ahead. Reflect upon potential challenges you might encounter. Visualize them not as hindrances, but as necessary components of your journey, hand-picked by the universe to refine and define your character. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In the embrace of amor fati, every event, no matter how trivial or monumental, is seen as a brushstroke in the masterpiece of our lives. It's an empowering reminder that we are not mere puppets of fate, but active participants who possess the alchemy to transform every circumstance into an opportunity for growth, wisdom, and gratitude. As you step into your day, carry this philosophy with you. Let amor fati be your compass, guiding you through storms with resilience, through sunny days with gratitude, and always forward with unwavering love for the journey that is life. In conclusion, the essence of Stoicism doesn't revolve around stifling emotions or embracing a life of austerity. It's fundamentally about comprehending the realities of existence, directing our attention to what lies within our control, and nurturing an internal sanctuary of tranquility. While these 7 practices provide a structured approach, allow Stoicism to be flexible in your life, adjusting and growing according to your individual requirements. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Avoid becoming an obstacle to your own peace and well-being.